Okay, this is take two because we just finished 40 minutes of our very first podcast to test the equipment and just get this thing rolling. And there was no sound because I had no microphone set up. So we're laughing our butts off here that we did spent 40 minutes talking and doing our first podcast with no sound.
Are we supposed to be live right
My
now?
coffee is gone. We are live. We are live.
We have sound now.
Yeah, we have sound now. I can see the little microphone thing moving up. Let me adjust that.
This is the best
Unbelievable. Unbelievable that we had. No, this is so typical of us, though. It really is. When you think about it, I can't remember half of the stuff that we talked about in that 40 minutes.
Oh, because, you know.
But anyway, it was long and drawn out and probably boring to most people anyway, so it's just as well we deleted it.
It was irrelevant.
So we're going to start over. We're going to keep this very brief. I'm Beth.
Hi, I'm Gabby.
Okay. I am in South Carolina.
I'm in New Jersey.
And we're talking via FaceTime.
Yeah.
Ah, God, I just don't know what to say now.
I feel like poor Chili feels like he got his shit gypped because he was famous for a minute and then now his fame is gone. I think Chili feels like
we looked at Chili the chinchilla. Yes, we did.
Cute.
But he'll be a guest star next time.
And
My coffee is gone. My coffee is gone. I don't remember half of what we even talked about, what we were on a roll for a while. I mean, it probably would have been really good content.
Yeah.
We're going to have an occasional guest phone in. People are going to yodel. There's going to be yodeling. There will be yodeling.
There shall be yodeling, and yodeling there shall be.
Occasionally we will get interrupted by people like Interrupting Ed, who interrupts, and teenage girls who, want to talk to their mom, and we're going to try our best to ignore them, or at least maybe bring them in, draw them into our podcast. Because, if you take a chance of coming through that door or approaching us, you're going to be on the stream. You're going to be on it.
We discussed my fidget cube.
Yeah.
I don't know what we said about it.
We were talking about how I need coffee in the morning and you definitely do not. Take a look at our Bitmojis. That describes our personality.
Yes,
you really don't need to know much more than that.
Yeah.
I'm
ready to go.
I'm the half asleep one. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of
40 minutes of who knows what. Now I can't even talk for 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's all good.
I got burnt out on our first. But most of these are going to be probably 15 or 20 minutes. They may be a little longer. We may do an occasional special weekend edition, or if one of us is going somewhere, we're going to do a come along with us kind of thing. Gabby goes to New York City and New Hope, Pennsylvania, and
I do. I go to lots of places.
Yeah, she's out in nature, and I'm in the South Carolina Low Country, so I've got some historical things downtown Charleston and beaches and stuff
yes,
like that.
Boat with
Interrupting Ed, who interrupts.
He interrupts, and you will be going on boat rides and seeing alligators and snakes and fish. Oh, wow!
Ed is a really good tour guide because he's been here a lot longer than I have, and he just knows a lot about a lot of the stuff down here. So he's fun to take along on car rides, and he'll give you little fun factoids about different places. And
I like it. I think that'll be a fun thing.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to Alaska on a cruise in July, and I will take you with me.
And I'm going to be in San Francisco, and I'm going to be flying into San Francisco. I'm going to be in Tracy and Manteca and that area of California.
How long will you be there?
I don't know. We haven't decided yet. We usually go for about 5 days, so we'll probably stick to that within that 5 to 7 day window.
That's nice.
We're going for a wedding, so that's 1 day, off the calendar right there.
Right there, yeah.
Right off the schedule. But we're going to do things. We're going to go around and do things, and we'll go around and take everybody with us. Yay!
Video the wedding in case someone faints. That's comedy.
Maybe they faint at your family's weddings. I don't know. Mine, they just pass out from too much alcohol, I think.
Too much alcohol?
Yeah.
Some too, though. We can watch a little bit of that.
I can't believe we messed up our first stream. Yeah, I can. It's not an omen. It's not an omen. Should we be doing this? Should we really be doing this? Oh man, people. Okay. Well, I'm got all talked out in that 40 minutes. I have nothing left to say. Do you have anything you want to say?
I probably do, but I don't know what it is.
It's going to be our future podcasts. We're going to try to make them interesting
So
and try
basically,
not to mess up. Huh?
what we did this morning was we tried to find good camera angles, good lighting, good places to be, move crap out of the way. Some people didn't see. Oh my god, I have a box on the floor. Oh my god, I have a chinchilla cage. Just to kind of,
Yeah.
clean up our spaces a little bit, see what's going on, and like get the best angles. Because like I
Right.
think this is not, but this can be good. This is better than this. I just don't.
I have
know.
no choice. Mine's got to be up out of the way, so this is my angle.
I have so many angles of this angle, but that's my Jack Nicholson.
If I can get my Wi-Fi to work out in my cabin, I'd much rather stream from out there, but we'll see. I've got a Wi-Fi extender, but it just really degrades the signal, Oh, guinea pig. Which one is that?
This is Arrow. This is Bo. Bo. Oh, stop it, Bo. Stop it. Bo and Arrow. They're piggies of life.
Bow and arrow.
Yes, and this is Squirt.
Squirt.
And this is Hank.
It's so cute.
And Hank is Hitler reincarnated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just don't go near him.
We don't go near Hank. Okay. Hank's got attitude.
He's an asshole. This recent.
If there was a serial killer guinea pig, his name would be Hank.
Hank. Yes, he is that. That's him. Yeah,
Right.
so that's that. Yeah, that's basically what we did. We went through a few topic possibilities that we'll go over, played around with some lighting, like right now I'm playing with lighting. You just never know what you're going to get with us.
We are two old friends. We've known each other for 17 years, mostly online. We have hung out in person, actually, every now and then, with mixed results.
That's fun.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's basically most of the time it's just going to be us hanging out for about 15, 20 minutes every morning, gabbing, just talking the way friends always do. And I'm going to be probably half asleep and she'll be her energetic self the way Gabby always is.
Having a little bit
And you can be a fly on the wall and just come hang out with us and maybe make us part of your morning routine. We're going to be here mostly between 8:30 and 9 o'clock Eastern time in the morning.
Tell us what you want to talk about.
Oh, no, that's dangerous. That is vastly dangerous to ask the public that.
It's all right.
We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. Okay? You can chat. You can come and chat in the chat room if you'd like, if you're catching us live, or leave comments afterwards.
Ask some questions.
We do not. We're two older broads. We don't tolerate trolls. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Just come hang out and behave and have fun. Just have some fun with us. Yeah, you're real threatening with your butter knife. Look at my reflection in the butter knife. That's really cool. Does it make like an infinity thing going on there with the?
Yeah. Don't mess with me.
She's got a butter knife.
And I have a bagel too. That's scary shit right there. A butter knife, a bagel, and some cream cheese.
Where did you get your bagel? I need to know. Oh, Philadelphia. That's the only cream cheese.
My bagel came from Bagel Brothers. They have a Jewish bagel company, I think, and they're in New Brunswick, New Jersey. They make very nice bagels.
Bagel Brothers. All
Bagel
right.
Brothers.
They don't have any such thing down in the South Carolina Low Country. Every bagel I've had down here just tastes like round bread. And that is not what a bagel is, people. No.
I'll have
No.
to.
It's bread with a slightly tough crust, chewy crust. And no, that's not.
You just
They're very
gave me
bready.
an idea.
They're not bagely, they're bready.
You gave me an idea. See, now I can know of something to send you. I can send you some Bagel Brothers bagels, and I can get them down there to you. You can test them and tell me if they're good.
Yeah, but they're going to be like 3-day-old bagels by the time they get here.
No, they'll be okay because I will pack them properly so that they are good. Because these bagels, I got them on Sunday, and they're delicious.
Dunkin' Donuts doesn't have bad bagels, but they're not like the bagels I grew up on. I grew up on Long Island, New York.
No, they're not the same. No, it's
not the same.
No, because I think Dunkin' Donuts are baked, and real bagels are not.
They're steamed and baked. Yeah, they're boiled and they're steamed when they're baked. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're gooey on the inside, like
and nice and
crispy.
crispy.
But inside is gooey, outside is not.
Right. And it's not a bread taste. It's a whole different flavor than just white bread.
Yeah, it's like a sourdough. Uh,
It's
I,
more dense than bread.
yes, not as dense as a matzo ball though. Okay, don't get them confused.
That's some dense stuff, matzo balls.
Matzo balls are very good.
Sit in your stomach like lead, like they're supposed to.
Yeah, they're good though.
Yeah, they
I just had a
are.
week of them. A whole week of eating.
Did you
matzo.
really? I haven't had one in like 20 years
Oh, they're good. Yeah, because
because
that's
I'm
what
living
we
in other
gotta do.
places.
I'm making this today.
What is that?
This is a lotus root. So I'm making Chinese
What?
lotus root soup.
What? I never heard of it. Let's see that. It looks like a loofah sponge. Let me see that again.
Ooh,
She's having loofah sponge soup.
I'm trying to see. Okay, there we go.
Loofah soup.
It is.
Look at
loofah
that.
soup.
It does look like a loofah.
It does, and it has the consistency of water chestnuts. Have you ever had those?
Yes, I like water chestnuts.
Yes, it has the same consistency as that. A little less like what is the word? Squeaky when you eat it. It doesn't squeak like they do.
Squeaky water chestnuts.
It has a very
Crunchy.
nice light flavor. So you use a well, I'm not going to do traditional Chinese because I don't really like pork broth stock.
I was going to say, what is the base?
Yeah, they usually use a big ham hock bone and a pork broth, but I use a chicken broth, and I put little bits of sausage in it, and this is the sausage that I'm going to do. If I can find it. Here.
All right, gotta know the sausage.
I use.
Where did you get this recipe too? Okay.
I
Eckrich.
use this.
Beef smoked sausage. Skinless,
Yeah, so
hardwood smoked.
I'll either use a vegetable-based broth or beef broth with that because it's a beef sausage. I go to my Chinese market and I get this.
All right. Now,
They're refrigerated.
where did you get this recipe? Is this something you came up with, or did you find something online, or somebody give it to you?
What I did is I had it at a restaurant, and I actually had the pork version, and I liked it.
Okay.
And I asked the lady, "What is this that I'm eating?" And she told me what it was. She said it's lotus root soup. So I looked it up, and I got traditional Chinese recipe.
Okay.
And then I just altered it to make it beef instead of pork because I really like the pork as much as beef. And so that's what I did. And there's a lot of different recipes that you can use. That's my favorite one, and I do it a lot. So you cut it into wagon wheels, and first I steam them for a little while first to soften them up because it's hard. It's a root. And then I put, my stock in the pot, water, the meat, the root, carrots, radishes, some celery, garlic, onions, all of it in a pot. I put the lid on it, crock pot, and I let it cook for 4 to 6 hours.
Sounds good.
And it's ready to go. And it tastes and smells fantastic.
Now that sausage, is it spicy or mild?
No, it's a mild one, but you can use a spicy
Yeah, I like
one.
mild too.
Yeah, mild. It's very mild.
Cool.
And some people take the lotus root out when they're done and throw it away, but I absolutely love it.
So. Okay. So traditionally, you're not supposed to eat it. It just adds flavor to the broth.
I believe a lot of people don't eat it, but half and half probably. But what I've noticed is that some people just use it as a garnish and they take it off and throw it away. But I eat it. It's delicious. Why wouldn't you want to eat it? It's good. So it doesn't have a lot of flavor. It kind of takes the flavor of what you are.
You've locked up.
What
You
you
lock
were
it up.
eating.
Okay, you froze for a minute there.
Yes.
Moving around. Sit still for a second, doggone it. All right. She just doesn't know how to.
I can't be still. It's hard for me. Especially with our bagels.
Well, I guess it's good that one of us is moving around because I'm not moving.
She's like, I'm sitting stationary and not moving. It's not. So yeah, we'll have days where we talk about a whole bunch of shit, and days where we're like,
What do we talk about now?